Quarterfinals continue on finals day. Jeremy Flores taking on Kolohe Andino. Flores, a former champ, also a two-time Pipe Masters champ, has a lot of credibility when it comes to big wide open pits over a shallow reef. Growing up surfing beautiful waves in Reunion Island and moving to Hossegor, representing France on the top 34. Now a father. We got to meet Hinahe yesterday, just a beautiful little baby girl. So he's in a really comfortable place in his life, enjoying the downtime in Tahiti because he's so used to that, spent so much time out here, and now looking for another major win in his career. And when we looked at the draw today on finals day, we realized, well, he's the seasoned vet age-wise, 30 years of age. It was a pretty young look at the crew coming into the final 8 this morning. Keeping that spot against the world's best. Taking off towards the west pole deep is Jeremy Flores. That wave spits without him. But what a read, almost kicking things off with a massive score. All due to positioning and understanding this lineup. Kolohe now getting closer to that west pole. One pump before the rail grab. And that one's going to pick him up and send him down. But two positive signs just to get this quarter going. A little bit of a tube shootout attempt. Two near makes. Well, Jeremy had a big open vision. We'll see what happened in a moment there.
Kolohe without priority, thinking he'll have another go.
Now just trying to look real quick at this wave. He'll be out of there. So Jeremy now holding priority for the next opportunity. Both will have similar numbers from their attempt to show off their backhand tube riding ability, which Kolohe has been working on. We improved on that performance, and he'll carry that into the WSL Surf Ranch Pro. Here's Kolohe under priority, looking for something to work with. He's got a really amazing aerial attack. It's been a lot of the goofy foots really taking advantage of the air, so especially with the risk involved on that shallow reef. It would be a huge statement to go for a backside air rotation.
You want to be the very best, you know, you can't be, you've got to push yourself and you've got to work hard. It's obvious what he's looking for though. He knows he's not going to get barreled here, so he figures I may as well just get some turns in, get the first score of this heat so far. An incomplete there, tried a little too hard on that type of a wave. You've got to do that anyway. You don't convert, it doesn't matter, because without something spectacular, you're not going to get a score of consequence.
Now it's all about this younger kind of low 20s look at the top 5. Watching a beautiful section for Flores. Flies free. Beautiful carve. Now the lip to hit to combo it up. The former event champ waited for the right time and the right wave to take the lead.
Ah, beautifully done. Such control. There was a little moment in that tube where my breath went, oh, go, go, and he made it. And then that combination, the smooth, fluid transition into the lipper is going to be great to see on the replay.
Love how easy he makes it look. Right into the pit, right into some beautiful turns to combo it up. How'd you like the takeoff?
Takeoff was perfect. The positioning was perfect. The timing. This section falls, but he has enough speed from the line that he chose to get through. And he does that carve down and holds the bottom turn out of the carve down up into that lipper, and it was just beautifully done.
See that perfect positioning on the takeoff, that left hand leading. How important was this backhand carve?
That one there, and then the way he held the rail out of the bottom straight, cleanly into that beautiful snap, clean cutout. Great patience, great wave selection, great positioning. That's as good as you could do in these conditions, and I love the fluidity and the seamlessness from one turn to the next.
There's a special group of surfers that are talked to be some of the best backhand tube riders in the world.
That pressure of the heat itself, the lineup, the spectators, the whole thing's full of pressure, and he just manages it so beautifully.
8-1-7 for Flores. Kolohe's turn. As he grabs around the takeoff, quick vision. Has to punch free. Going to turns. Little throw tail attempt, incomplete.
Kolohe almost looked like he threw that away a little bit. There was almost like a body language moment. There was a bit of surrender. He pulls into the tube, and for what there was there, he rode what was there very well. Nice line, and that one you see at the end there, where he threw the tail, there was like this moment of grimace almost, where he went, oh, this is just not feeling right.
It looks like he wants another one. And he'll try to sneak out real quick. And now it'll be the race to control priority with 17:30 to go. He's got a little bit of space on Andino here. Said it was the most enjoyable experience he's ever had in a competition jersey. As we get back to this one, Andino trying to come back in this heat. Clean vertical, right in the pocket, blasting the fins into reverse. He'll hang in there on this inside corner. Not much water left, but he still jams it one more time. Just forcing it a bit there, trying to get his rhythm in this heat. 13:30 to go.
Score's obviously going to be crippled, I suppose, by the quality of the wave, the size of the wave, but he's got to do something.
First turn shows how talented he is, right in the pocket.
And the speed and the fluidity of which he just whips around and out of that was great. Nice little last one. And then it's this little bit here where there's almost like, I don't know, there was a lot of body movement. There was a lot of, I don't know, it just didn't feel right, didn't it? It got to a point where it's like either he's judged the moment and gone, oh, that was no good.
He's had 3 shots at a final on the top level of surfing, and he's come so close. Flores taking a look at this wedge. Beautiful form, stalling. Nice positioning in the pocket. Now going to turns. Aggressive one off the top, but he can't hang on. And wasn't super deep on that insider, but just got to show off that beautiful backhand stall. You could watch that all day long.
And it's just so, as you said, stylish and beautiful. And the way they control the speed and almost control the wave as he drops in. You see he grabs that rail. And watch what he does. You see him flare that front knee out and then bring that back knee in underneath it. And it's an awful shame that that re-entry wasn't completed, because there's, you know, he left some points on that one as we watch it from behind. Watch this little flare of that front knee onto the wave face. Beautiful surfing, great tube, and a priority wave, and well worth going.
Love that technique, as numbers will be dropping in for Flores.
He's really happy to get the ball rolling. And Kolohe, after his last wave, paddled by, and he'd lost his smirk. This whole event, he's had a smirk on his face. As Jeremy slides in underneath this one, it's just going to wipe him away. But Kolohe paddling back out has lost his smirk. He's been smiling every time he paddled past me, and this time there was no smile.
This could be a possibility. Andino behind the peak. Great positioning on the takeoff. He's got his speed down the line. No barrel on offer. Goes for a massive rotation above the lip, but can't hang on. Would have been one of the best airs we've seen this week. Crazy inverted approach, but not getting the first section to really open up. He had to go for it there. That's right, now having a look. Nice slide into the pit. Flores into daylight. He'll set that backhand rail carve and continue to do some work. It fades out of there. That stall is just so amazingly technical. On waves that maybe guys couldn't get into and get a score from the panel, he'll create that moment for himself just on his approach, on where he reads that critical part of the wave.
The texture of the ocean, it's so smooth and glassy and clean. You can see the reef. He grabs the rail, slides it in beautifully, and you saw that arm go straight out to the side and into the wave, and it was this anchor that gave him control. And he did it so perfectly that it was there to center him, but not long enough to slow him down too much. Just stayed right where he needed to be. Got the cutty in, bounces off the whitewater there, completes that one, and with 440, pressure's on now. Kolohe.
And also we'll be seeing world number 1 wearing the Jeep yellow jersey, Felipe Toledo, in his first semifinal appearance in Tahiti, taking on one of the best goofy foots in Owen Wright.
Absolutely, and we've got the goofy natural battles going down. It's going to be interesting to see where they fall. The tube riding of both has been exceptional this morning. I see no advantage anywhere, perhaps in the air though.